Hello and welcome back, beautiful Geminis. Gemini, thank you so much for all of your support and your likes, your comments. Thanks for viewing. I want to ask what your blessings are right now. Gemini's blessings, things that a blessing on your journey, a blessing of fire, a blessing on growing older, and a blessing on the children, a blessing of the waters. I see a lotus here. Solace and hope. A blessing for your journey, a blessing of fire. A blessing on the children and growing older. You may age very well. Gemini, you may age well. You might be like, you could be a child of someone who is getting older. You may be like, you might be youthful, blossoming. This is the gift of neutrality, or maybe you're getting advice from someone older. It's a lot to process and absorb. There's a lot to be learned from the old people. There's a lot to learn from the elderly. It's like they're giving great advice. So be open-minded. Be open and process and absorb what the elders are telling you. And if you are older, like aging, you might be telling your story to your children. You might be able to give them some advice. Someone's got a lot of counsel here. Someone has got some really good advice here. This is a high priestess. Taking some advice here. Take some advice here. Like, this is, listen. They have a lot of wisdom. This is getting advice from a high priestess. What is the problem here? So there could be a stalemate of some type. A blessing of fire. So this What is going on? Why is someone resisting? Why is someone resisting something? This is friendly advice. Someone's just giving friendly advice here. This is someone wise, someone who has had a lot of experience. This is someone who is giving friendly advice. But what is going on here? Someone is confused about something here. Is there some kind of conflict? Is there some sort, this is a blessing of fire. This is a lot of, someone is just simply extending the olive branch here. Someone is giving some friendly advice, extending the olive branch. But it's like trying to calm the waters. This is somebody who is trying to give some kind of direction. Some kind of direction. This is advice. This is wisdom. This is knowledge. This is extending the olive branch. Here is some friendly advice. But what's the problem here? This is offering guidance. What's the problem here? A blessing of fire. This is someone who is a leader, very wise, very knowledgeable, very intuitive, has a lot of instincts. This is somebody who minds their own business unless someone asks their advice. So someone is like, this is friendly advice. Someone wants to come to this high priestess for some advice. It's friendly advice. It's like someone needs some kind of advice. And it's like we're getting older here. This is someone with a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. They are a gift. They're a blessing of fire. They're very passionate. This is someone who is a leader. This is someone who can offer a lot of wisdom. So it's looking like someone wants to come and get advice. Processing and absorbing. I've had to have process and absorb something. So this is someone very stable. This is somebody who has laid a solid foundation. This is the wheel. So what is this? The elders? Let's see. It is. So someone very patient, very balanced, very generous, very wise. I almost want to call them a sage. I haven't seen the hermit come up here yet, but they give sage advice. They give very good advice. They're patient, they're stable, they're generous. It's like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what this is. This could be parents passing. This could be, um, better listen to this advice before somebody's no longer here to ask advice. That's what this is saying. Like someone's getting older here, and it's like they may be passing. They might be passing away here. It's like if you're looking to get advice from the elders, you should do it. Because, like, yeah, I told you, this is an empress, an older empress who's been very patient, who's very balanced. This is someone who, I don't know, grandma, grandpa. It's a lot of love here. This is someone very courageous, very brave. They give good counsel. They're very wise. So she seems as if someone's very troubled, okay? Very troubled about something. It's like this is giving a child. So you could be the child, like, I don't know, someone's feeling guilty or feeling sad, hoping and wishing that maybe they had heeded someone's advice, or maybe this is like hoping and wishing that, maybe I should have listened to grandpa or grandma. Maybe I should have listened to the elders. Maybe I should have listened to the sage advice. But, like, this is somebody who is like a counselor. I mean, maybe you're missing someone who's passed away who you used to go to for advice. This could be grandma, grandpa. Maybe you're missing someone's advice, their wisdom. You know? So maybe somebody's. I told you. So this could have been something very sad, depressing, and shocking, or suddenly. Maybe suddenly somebody passed away, or maybe there's a grieving process going on. It's like my go-to person, my person that I used to go to, you know what I mean? For this advice. And then before you know it, you're the elder. You become the one who gives advice. You know what I mean? It's like maybe somebody didn't think it was fair or something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody rejected this advice. I don't know, when they were a kid. You know what I mean? It's like, as a kid, we didn't listen to our parents. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody rebelled and didn't listen to their parents, or thinking their parents didn't know this or didn't know that. But then the older you get, the more sense they make. And then before you know it, you are the elder. And you are the one giving that advice to your children. So maybe somebody owes somebody an apology here for making fun of them. You know what I mean? Thinking that, my friends know, you know, my friends. No, no, your grandparents and your parents have your best interest at heart. And maybe it's led to some heartbreak. And maybe somebody, they didn't see it at the time. They didn't want to follow this advice at the time, or something like that. Now, someone's very confident here. And maybe someone didn't see what a strong person this really was. Maybe they were blinded by bias. I don't know. It's like someone didn't see someone's strength. They didn't follow this wise sage advice. And maybe now they're regretting it. It's family. Maybe somebody got involved with the wrong crowd, or maybe somebody's, I don't know. Maybe they didn't trust this advice or something. I don't know. Maybe they were arrogant. Maybe they were selfish. Maybe they were drinking too much, or doing too much drinking. I don't know. Maybe somebody was aggressive. Maybe somebody got angry because they thought they were getting judged or something. I don't know. Don't understand what this fear is. I don't understand. Maybe somebody gave advice that somebody didn't want to hear at the time. I don't know. There's been a lot to process and absorb. It's like somebody's had like a overwhelming amount of advice, or somebody is like, their overload. It's like brain overload or something. And maybe someone just needs to go process and absorb something, and go to someone that they trust, like an elder or a grandma or a grandpa, or you know, and remember, process and absorb what the elders have said, what the elders have said, and take some sage advice. And maybe you are the elder now, for all I know, and you could be giving advice. It's like we all get the role of elder at some point of our life. And it's a lot to process and absorb. Something is a lot. Maybe there's been a lot of, uh, people passing, or it's like we're all getting older here. There's a lot to process and absorb. It's almost like, and now somebody could be reflecting on, I don't have this person. I don't have this person anymore. I don't have this person. But their advice is going to pull you out of some dark energy. Your go-to person, that could have been your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandfather. It's like they always had such good advice. Like, they always guided me. They always... And it's like, somebody's like, I should have followed this advice. I could have saved myself a whole bunch of trouble here. I could have saved myself from... I don't know what it is. There are a lot of blessings. But the thing is, when these people pass away, saying you have the same senses that they do. You can trust your intuition. It will never fail you. It will never fail you. Somebody wants to find the truth. Somebody wants the truth. Somebody wants to know the truth. But are they scared of the truth? Is someone afraid that the truth will come out? Someone's got to watch their labels and open their mind. See the patterns. See the patterns. finding a resolution. This could be a blessing on a homecoming. Take care.